Listen to the music back here. Listen. Hear that? That's called training. Well, I just got finished. I noticed I don't even know how I got this notification because I thought I banned and blocked him. And I noticed that long hair prima donna, effeminate thing that is pretty much a female trying to parade around as a male, Ringo, is live. And he's trying to, I don't know what type of cowardness it is in this generation right here. You can put it in there, son. Now, I don't know what type of cowardness it is in this generation. Bro, Brent, maybe you can explain to me. So, I just got finished looking at a short live clip where RINGOTV said that I need to go and debate these 20 plus videos rather than asking him for a debate.
Really? I mean, he's the one come with the accusations. So
I called him a coward, but anyway.
Burden of proof is on him. He needs to be debating you. But I mean, you offered that live on air this Wednesday. You didn't hear anything, right?
Didn't hear nothing.
Exactly.
And he's on live, and I just got finished challenging him again. He's still, you know what I mean? But I believe me, I'm under no illusion at all. I don't think he's ever going to accept because this is this generation we live in.
Yeah.
These are a male with female tendencies. And I don't think they're men at all. They don't know, they don't have a clue to what a man is. So I don't expect it. And so it's obvious he's not going to debate it or nothing like that. So, hey, while we're here for a second, what type of credibility does that man that we used to know by the name of Eric Gonzalez have in your personal opinion?
What kind of credibility? Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go back pretty far. I mean, if you could listen to, I would revert back to the testimony in which D. Jerry himself made quite a few years ago, in which he left his family here.
He did.
He's actually a credible source because he was an eyewitness and he was living in his house. All right, so you could revert back to that. And what was he doing? He was whoring around.
Yeah.
He had women on the side. He was rather playing around, chasing ass instead of being up here with his family. So I would say that's pretty credible source. I mean, you could look at the source as far as Erica when she made the video.
His own daughter, his own biological daughter, because he's maybe biological, but she definitely is not his daughter because in order to have a daughter, you got to be able to, well, in order to be a father, one of the things that the scriptures speak about is you got to be a provider.
Exactly.
Food, clothing, conjugal rights, marital rights for the family. He never did any of that. But anyway, go on.
I mean, as far as eyewitnesses, what we had to deal with, he wasn't around that much. It was a time period he was over us in Florida. We were in Florida. He was appointed or self-appointed the head down there.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of sketchy times.
It is, isn't it?
He there's this one time, and JC could revert back to this. I think he was there. We were at Dion Pittman's house, and he tried to act like he was this gun master, that he could teach us how to shoot weapons, right? And so he had, I was new with weapons at the time, so I didn't understand what was safe, what was not safe at the time, any of the firearm safety rules, any of that shit. So there's this time he had his lover girl that he actually ran away with at the time. Forgot her name.
Who is no longer with him.
No longer with him,
Yeah,
right?
she's gone too, that woman that's in the videos.
Yeah, so this is just testament of his character. He ended up having her point the gun at him, right? And walking directly at him. So he paints this picture that he's a firearm safety instructor, that he knows how to do this stuff.
That is asinine.
Turns out there was a bullet in the chamber.
Ooh.
So this just goes back to exactly what this man does. He tries to paint a picture, but he doesn't have credible sources as far as being qualified for really anything. But yeah, I mean, he had a chance to stay in the ministry. He wanted to leave. He left. I was there at the phone call. That man was not told to leave the ministry. That man decided to leave the ministry on his own accord. His own choice. He just decided to leave. Yeah, and that's when Delano had stepped up as the head down there in Florida. But no, I mean, there's sources, eyewitness accounts. I mean,
that you know of, did he drop his family off here and abandon them?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you could technically say that he did do that. Yeah. Like I said, he would rather be in Miami and stuck in the city of Miami chasing ass, like I said earlier, instead of coming up here with his family.
Did he ever try to come back to retrieve them, to bring them back to Miami?
Not that I could recall, no. No.
See, a lot of people have this false doctrine out there that if a woman gets divorced and she remarries, this is false Christian doctrine out there, that as long as the first husband or the husband is alive, she can't remarry. Of course, that's not Torah, that's not scripture, that's not what Yeshua spoke in Matthew 19, Matthew 5, Mark 10, none of that. And so this is the angle that people come in. I don't know why they're so concerned about it, but they're false. They're all wrong. But how long you been with me, son?
Oh, man. Since 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
You ever known me to be an adulterer?
No, sir.
A liar?
No, sir.
A cheat?
No, sir.
A scoundrel?
No.
No.
Well,
let's finish this video on this live right here. So, in your own words, and for the short period of time, that time, that's a long time. That's 14-something, that's a waltz. That's 14-something years, right?
Yes, sir.
In your own words, shortened form,
Okay.
unsolicited. We're soliciting now,
Yeah.
because you didn't know. You were just walking up here, coming back from getting new tires on the truck.
Yes, sir.
In your own words, you live with me,
Yes, sir.
and you've been in this ministry for this long of a period of time, and you done had a lot of experiences in this ministry.
Mm-hmm.
What is your personal take on Pastor Dowell yourself being an eyewitness person that can give an account
Okay.
for actually living here?
A man of honor, a man of integrity, a man that has impeccable work ethic. And what I mean by that is you could stay up till, this is when I first moved on the land. I could see it drove me to be ambitious. Is you could stay up late fellowshipping, first day morning come, we're out there 5 o'clock in the morning laying block, but you got maybe 3-4 hours sleep. And I'm speaking from an experience where I actually ate at this man's table 2 times, 3 times a week for years. You took me in, I sat at your table, I saw you, how much you would pour into the family, preaching, teaching to them. You're impeccable work ethic, a man of truth, a man of honor, respect. I see these stupid ass comments that, oh look, he's making them say yes sir and no sir to him. I think it was a comment on the video with the nitro.
Yeah.
What I find interesting is you display the same respect. You don't command that from us or
Exactly.
anybody else. You show and lead by example by you saying it to me or saying it to a woman. Yes ma'am, no ma'am, yes sir, no sir. So it's the honor, respect in which you have, and yeah, impeccable. You've been a father to me.
Oh, hallelujah. Well, we can go ahead and I guess stick a fork in this one right now, because it's obvious that the effeminate, long-haired prima donna coward is just simply not going to do it. He made a video. He says men are afraid of men. We don't want to talk face to face. You remember I used it on the video,
I
right?
saw that, yes sir.
And you can't trust his word, because when a man right here wants to meet this man and talk to him face to face, he don't want it.
No. He's had the chance, like I said earlier in the videos, multiple times. Even this Wednesday, he
Well,
chose not to.
I'll tell you one thing, though, with his love and fetish for little girls, though, man, I'm concerned about his daughters. I'm personally concerned about them. Because the allegations out there, man, and we've heard even said it, we used his own words. We didn't put no words in his mouth. We used the audio that he said himself. He considers R. Kelly a G,
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah.
Man, that's some spiritual defects right there, man. When you consider someone who actually run little girls, and then you talk about a little girl as a woman at 11 years old, and you have fetishes for these little girls. I'm telling you, man, people better start watching this cat right here. I'm telling you. You watch to see. It won't be too long. It's all going to come out. Nevertheless, I think we can go ahead and put an end to this little saga right here and just let him go. Because he ain't, obviously he ain't gonna stop. I do see something though. I noticed it seems like that him and what's that guy called? The one that he was running with his sidekick there. Seemed like they done had a falling out. Now, new breed. They're throwing shots at each other. They're throwing subliminal shots at each other now. And so again, there's no honor among thieves. And I'm telling you, this unlimited potential farms, it is unlimited because there's no potential. It ain't happening. It just simply ain't gonna happen. And so don't be deceived by that. But anyway, we'll let y'all go and get ready for preparation days. We get ready for Shabbat. We're gonna let the long-haired prima donna go ahead and go and do what he do. Maybe he's in there buying some feminine hygiene stuff, because he definitely needs a boatload of it. So go ahead and leave it at that. And this is how men talk. This is how we deal. And we'll just catch y'all on the other side. Y'all be encouraged, okay? And especially all you trolls out there too. Y'all be encouraged. King coming. I gotta figure out how to stop this thing. Counting. Well, I guess you can start it like this.